Everyone, we are back here again with day 2 of AetherCon's PvP tournament. Oh, was this thing you're still playing as I was talking? Oh, anyway, we're back again with day 2 of the PvP tournament. We have Aeon and TeaMaker here with us today. Aeon is on camera. TeaMaker is here as a commentator. TeaMaker usually does a lot of production and everything with PvPrimal and some other places. But let me get out of here. We want to try and keep today moving fast. So I will let Aeon and T take over. Good luck to everyone playing today, and make sure, like, you know, if you're watching as well, just get the early shout out to it. The charity for Extra Life. I spelled charity as chair. There we go. Make sure to, like, if you're to, like, donate and everything to the Extra Life, the thing, the little money bar above the chat blocker is the current goals and, like, how much progress that AetherCon has made to helping. They do this every single year. They made a lot of money with it. Last year, I think they broke the 10K goal last year. So this is still something that we're doing the entire time. And we have a bracket command this time now, Rain. So if you guys are ever interested on where the bracket is and what's going on with the bracket, just hit bang bracket and everything else is there. So I'm gonna get out for real. Aeon and TeaMaker will take over. Good luck to everyone, and have fun.
Alrighty then, hello PV people. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, night, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. My name is AeonXII, also known as AeonXII, your local friendly neighborhood gunbreaker guy. And today I'm joined by my friend and co-host TeaMaker. TeaMaker, why don't you go and give us the lore about yourself?
Hey guys, if you ever wonder who's behind some of the great camera work, I'm taking a break from now. I'm the one who's sitting here having a fun time with my co-host as he has to handle the camera.
So I do apologize, TeaMaker, but I believe your wire might be a little bit like loose or something. Could you like repeat that for us?
I'm going to move this knob over some more. Maybe this will be better. Hey guys, let's do this again. I'm normally a cameraman behind the PvP scene, but today I'm going to sit back and relax and watch these games as Aeon handles the camera. I'm very excited to be here, AetherCon. I hope everyone out there is having a great time here at day number 2. Hopefully this is better. We'll find out what's going on. Why am I sounding crunchy?
Yeah,
no.
it's
Discord's weird.
Like it was like like staticky crunchy. That's what I meant. I thought there was like some something happening here.
Oh yeah, no, that's weird because it's Discord. I'm gonna try to like adjust some stuff. I'm gonna press some buttons behind the scene real quick and see if that helps a little bit.
Sure thing.
Let's see.
Well, in the meantime, whilst my dear co-host is sorting that out, let's go over the brackets for today. So, just so you know, there is a command in chat now that allows you to see the brackets, but in case you are unaware, no worries, here it is on the screen right here, right now. So, we right now have the first match with GDT versus the AeonXII. Now, a little bit of backstory. GDT is a well-known team in the PvP scene, one of the top-ranking and top-performing teams in the tournament scene. They comprise right now, at least in the current roster, Jay Vermilion, Senayen, Mountain Boop, Original DSI, and Montmorency, Monza now, interesting. And as well as that, currently, on the others, also on the bench, we do have SJ Sharks, and on the other side, we have the AeonXII. Now, the AeonXII are a new team, actually, that joined us for this tournament, and they've been performing pretty well. Just as a reminder, we have Core Apricus, Azura Arcold, Ichiman Dollars, Zena, Miret Ninja, and Alex Ritter. And you know, is everything okay, TeaMaker?
For everybody, I'm gonna find out. I'm literally scrambling to touch all these different knobs on the Discord thing. Normally it's not this bad. I'm very sorry, everybody, right now, but here we go. It looks like we're gonna just head straight into game number 1 between GDT and the AeonXII.
Yeah, Miret Nier Tachi, thank you very much. I do appreciate the correction.
Might want to move the bracket and the charity stuff out of the way for now, real quick.
Yes, sir. All right.
Go.
All right.
Charity and sent. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. We good.
Almost there. We got that. Okay,
Yep,
nice view of the AeonXII right there with their portraits. Lovely set portraits. If we were grading this purely on portraits, I think everyone would vote for the AeonXII in this case.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. They're out in full force, bringing us the heat right now. And yeah, you know, we do have everyone just raring to go at the gates. And what are you thinking right now of the compositions of both sides, TeaMaker?
Well, to go on the side, I really like the idea that the AeonXIIs are going for with their chase potential. You have a lot of single target chase, a lot of single target stuns on the way, so if they're able to find a pickoff, they are able to get them out of the way ASAP. On the other side of the GDT, running the beloved dual healer core that we see in the meta a lot, although this time going to be J Vermilion on the Black Mage. So AeonXII just need to be very careful to avoid that big stun in the team fight, and they should be okay with their ability to take down enemies one by one. But here we go.
Yep, okay, so we have a little bit of a cleave here from Toxicon, but not too much happening right now. Oh, I've actually got some action right here. They're diving on Ichiman Dollars, taking quite a bit of damage. Alex Ritter next, Purify down, is now trying to just survive. Can we get some extra, like, damage on the other side? Not quite. Unfortunately, Alex Ritter going down, and it seems that the AeonXIIs will have to retreat unless they get caught in the middle right there. That is very unfortunate right now for them.
At the moment, the unfortunate pickoff potential is going by the way of GDT at the moment, as most of their members getting picked up one by one, forced to retreat into the backside right now. Oh, they found another victim there. Xena gonna get taken down on the sidelines. There they go. Already hitting the checkpoint for the side of GDT, as they might find another plus one. Oh, there gets found. Laser beam to the face. They're gone. They find a dark there as well. Alex Ritter trying to do the best, but may not be able to live for so long. They actually shift attention to Korra first. Korra's gone. Now they're even focused on the backlines as well, leaving Alex all alone on the front, and there he goes, another death as the ticker keeps going down for GDT.
That is unfortunate, but luckily they are actually trying to regroup backwards, so the AeonXIIs might have a second chance at this. We have Azura with Limit Break ready to go whenever, but let's see what they can do when it comes to this next engagement. See if they can get some capitalization off it. I mean, you know, the GDT are respecting them. You know, they are respecting the potential danger that this may pose. We have a full warrior limit break right here on 3 players. And let's see.
The meteor drive onto center. That's a huge part of their engagement now. Now they're hunting for more. Unfortunately, missed the marksman's fight 2 shield. But they are able to chase out members of the GDT. They have to be careful that there's a lot of limit break on the side. There goes a laser beam coming out from Montmorency. Taking out one. 1-for-1 trade on both sides. Can the AeonXIIs find the opening they need? Here comes Metalysis from the stage. Mountain Boop dropping down the giant shield for the team. Trying to delay things as much as possible. But it looks like the AeonXIIs doing the best to ignore. Ooh, but J Vermilion finds one on the backside. Takes out the ninja.
Oh no, that's a huge run. That's going to do so much. Oh my goodness, and now Korra is just trying to survive, but unfortunately that is GDT securing 2 extra kills, forcing the AeonXIIs into a very heavy stagger state right now. It's not looking good right now for the AeonXIIs. They need to start falling back, but with this heavy chase down by GDT, I'm not sure if they can escape this heavy pressure.
You have to be very careful when you take these engagements. If you go on alone, you're likely to get more caught out here, and GDT are very good at punishing that kind of lineup at the moment. Oh my gosh, a laser beam, they're still going 3 down in an instant. Each Mandala left all alone on point, trying their best to survive, but no shoot, bound up in the ice, and that's gonna be it.
And a
clean victory for GDT.
And that's the first round going straight to GDT. But I will say, that was actually quite a good fight. You know, I felt the AeonXIIs actually played really well. You know, they didn't all dive in one at a time to try and, like, you know, helplessly stop the point. They were trying to play it smart. They were playing around their LBs. I really do want to give them some credit where credit is due. But,
unfortunately, they got one pretty good kill, and it kind of just goes to the point that they just need to be very careful when approaching. You have a very scary lineup when you're trying to approach this kind of like really easy to execute disable lineup, coming with the warrior and the white mage, able to get their pickoffs in with the polymorph and the primal ren. So they just got to be a little careful with how they approach this, but they have the right idea, you know, grouping up, making sure that they aren't like trickling as many kills as possible. They just need to keep that mentality going throughout the rest of the fight.
Yep, I totally agree. It's, I think the people don't really realize is that half of the battle in PvP is honestly the mental game. And even at the highest level, we've seen time and time again through different tournaments, teams that perform well have one or two bad plays, maybe one bad round, and then everything just sort of spirals downwards. So it's very important to keep that mental up, to understand what went wrong in the last game, but not let that bring your mental down, and don't let that define you. So let's learn from it. Let's see how do the AeonXIIs adapt to their new opponents. As I've actually now gone into the volcanic heart. Look at all those asses on these AeonXIIs. Beautiful, ain't it? But yeah,
This is what they want. This is what they want.
Oh yeah,
everybody. So give them all the cheers here right now, because they definitely have a high hill to climb here on the other side. For those who are wondering about, a little bit more curious about the PvP meta, you can see on the other side the GD2 running what we like to call the double healer lineup, providing that extra sustain. And also, just because you're a healer doesn't mean you can't do damage. Sage and White Mage especially on the high end of the damage scale for sure.
Yes, for sure. But, as we did mention, the AeonXIIs do potentially have a good rundown composition going on, right? So all they would need to do is actually get some early momentum, and maybe we can see some action going, I mean, you do have the Monk and Ninja that can, really go into the backline and make some chaos happen. So let's see how they take this first fight here.
They just need to find a way to just get rid of the cleanses immediately in the initial fights.
Whoa.
Well, okay, they fight one victim immediately, Zetta's down. Alex next to fall. That's 2 down immediately on the side of the AeonXIIs. GDT looking to roll in this game number 2 right now as they find another unwilling victim in Azura. The poor Monk trying to make their way to the sprint lane is able actually to break line of sight around the corner, so stays alive for the time being. Actually looking pretty good, but they do switch focus, take out Core on the other side.
Yeah, and then this is what I was talking about as well. When it comes to GDD's playstyle, they often do like to go for those really deep kills after getting some momentum, because they like to play around, as most people and most teams do, around the respawn timers. So, as you can see there now, they've forced. Well, actually, the AeonXIIs have been trying to sustain their respawn timers pretty well, but yeah, against all this pressure, they're now sort of being forced into this hard stagger state where they don't quite have the full team up, so it's just a situation where, as soon as one person is alive, someone else is dead. So they're constantly fighting at this disadvantage here, but Alex Ritter holding the line, staying alive through all this pressure.
Okay, the good news, Alex Ritter didn't eat the meteor. Unfortunately, the bad news, Azura ate the meteor right from Jade Vermilion on his signature Monk play right there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And this is kind of the other unfortunate issue. AeonXII's unable to get a really good footing. They aren't able to generate their limit breaks as fast. We're already seeing 3 coming out from the side of GDT, and they're already making their way towards a second White Mage laser beam coming out very soon for them. Meanwhile, it looks like Ichimondaw is trying their best to stay alive. Oh, but the Rans are there. It's not going to be enough.
Oh, no!
On the point. Oh, they're trying their best. They managed to make it in time. Alex Ritter on the shield, trying to sit in as much as he can. He's so close to his limit break.
But he wakes up to another limit break.
No, they got pulled out.
Oh, man. And there you have it, folks. That is going to be the second round going to GDT, taking the set. GG's to both teams, and I want to give a special shout out to the AeonXIIs. They played really well there. There was I saw the visions, and what can I say? I think overall they kept their cool for the most part. I honestly, we didn't see any particularly bad plays from them either. I would say it's just, against the onslaught of GDT, it's a little bit hard to really sustain yourself and survive unless you can quickly get that counter kill,
It's peering into the deep end of the pool here of PvP with facing up against GDT. I'm not gonna lie, but the AeonXIIs did do a pretty valiant job trying to do their best to stay alive as long as possible. But I mean, just to showcase what GDT did to win that set was, as you said before, just keep putting on that pressure. Every single time they get a kill advantage, you see 4 of their members always move up ahead forward, trying to get the next pick off. one by one by one, and they're doing such a great job of keeping that momentum up, and you can see that reflected in that they can just make their limit breaks as quickly as possible. And this is, if you guys are looking to learn how to get in, like how to play the PvP strategies, like this is one, is just you need to press your advantage as much as possible.
For sure, for sure, for sure. It's often what a lot of teams like to do is they actually try to once like someone drops on their team, they try to see if they can sneak in another kill on the other team, so it doesn't turn into like 5 players chasing down 4. You want to quickly reverse that situation and make it back into a 4v4. And this is where a lot of it's very difficult, obviously. This is where a lot of coordination comes in, because you don't have your full team up to do all their damage and to send it on one player, right? So it can be a bit risky, and you know, some might think it's safer to fall back, but especially against teams like this, it's almost mandatory, because if you don't, then they'll do exactly what happened there, which is just to chase you into spawn and run you down, especially if they do have the composition for doing that, right?
Yeah, we talked about it. Like, they have a really good chase lineup. You have their Dark Knight, you have your Monk and Ninja, and Machine is really strong at just getting one person one at a time, but you just need to find that opening. But it does look like we'll be moving on from that match. You will see GDT tomorrow on the finals day on the main stream as they make their way into the semifinals. And right now we have our next 2 teams here. Crystal Circus Is it Crystal Circus, or is it?
Yes, it's the Crystal Circus specifically. And they'll be going against 3-guard pre-guard.
I think we are switching over to a different match. I think this is Deadbeats and Comp 1.
Oh right, because we do actually have a bit of a change in the schedules. Yeah. So interesting. Deadbeats versus Comp 1.
Yeah. So we have Deadbeats, friend of PvPrimal, Audrey leading the way with her team. This is the team that won, I believe, Rookie Rumble 2, a very formidable team in itself. They'll be facing off against Comp 1, members of the winners of the CCRC for NA back before, I believe, back during all of the NA Fan Fest. A lot of the members of that team playing here right now. So we're gonna have quite a fight in this one for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, these are teams that like have performed pretty well in the past, and you know, they are pretty well known in the community. Actually, would you like to introduce us to the Deadbeats TeaMaker?
Yeah, let's do that real quick. We got on the side of Deadbeats, we have Audrey V, Faraway James, Allure Loxy, Castella August, Mikyo Chiyisi, and Doom Balloon Depingus.
Yes, Doom Balloon notably hitting that 3-piece with a 4th kill, Zantetsuken yesterday.
Ooh,
yes, yeah, that was pretty fun to watch. And for Comp 1 we have Pekora Meow, Buzzy Wuzzy, Ai Siensu, Ellie Meeps, and Asuna Yuki. So
and also you guys don't forget AetherCon celebrating Extra Life here right now. Make sure you get those donations in for this great charity. We're doing this for some great work, guys. Send it in. Maybe you can see Gary playing PvP.
Maybe you can see Gary. That's the big one, isn't it? All right.
Yep. Get him to play.
Yeah.
Get that chicken on the screen. In any case, here we go. Game number 1 between Deadbeats and Comp 1. Let's judge their portrait. Let's do it. Here we go. All right. Pretty standard portraits coming from the side of Deadbeats. No real unifying theme there. Some points off for that. Okay, we got some DMV portraits on the side of Comp 1 as well. All right.
Establishing dominance. It is the T-pose of FF14. You gotta understand.
This is not the ASEANs playing, that's for sure. But we can just take a quick look at some of their compositions here. Playing on the side of Deadbeats, going for the double tank composition of Paladin and Warrior, a very formidable frontline. Wait, this is actually an all melee composition.
They're just gonna send it. They're diving. They're just going in.
They want to run in.
This is the running comp.
This actually might work out. On the other side of Comp 1, you have a pretty standard lineup going for them. You Warrior White Mage into 2 melee and the range DPS, this actually might help because they don't really have much in the way of AoE. There's not a lot of cleave they have to worry about going into this fight. So if they can
Oh, we're going for a side rush! Oh my god, the speed lane strat! These people are crazy! They're cooking!
They're sending it on faraway James. They have to be careful. They need to keep the warrior alive as much as possible. Allura Loxy doing their best trying to keep him alive. And
faraway James does make it out. Here. But what about Allura? Allura's getting run down! No!
Oh!
Oh my goodness, and that's gonna set the deadbeats with -1 player as Comp 1 pushes the point ever so slightly forward. You got some pre-guards coming out, you know, trying to make sure they don't get hit by the Primal Ren, which does work, but that's not gonna work against that.
The stuns were there. They might find what they do. They take Asuna Yuki on the Dragoon. Faraway James picks up the kill, and now chasing away the rest of Comp 1 to the other side. Ooh, they actually get a stun. Doom Balloon picking him up right here, going on to Pekora, trying to find that hit. Not quite. They are able to keep their.
Pekora does have a limit break. Might be sending it soon. Not quite. Nope. Never mind. They're gonna be falling back. Too much pressure. Too much damage is coming out. No, they do send it. Let's see. Can we get a conversion? We do off Doom Balloon. Okay.
Doom Balloon unfortunately chasing a little too far back. They're already losing 2 members. Deadbeats need to head bomb back. Unable to even touch a checkpoint. Mikio doing their best. Trying to run around the corner. Oh, but no, gets hit with the meteor drive.
You hate to see it. The good old-fashioned enlightenment into Meteor Drive.
Alright. You gotta be careful. They're looking for more. Buzzy wants to fight already in the pre-guard. See if they can find one pick up. The blood of there on the Dragoon. They get the roar as well. They get one. Audrey V picks up the kill. Yeah, can they get a second link off of it? Not quite. The Scream's going to be there. They have to be very careful about keeping the ninja alive. Stuns coming out. They're trying their best to get rid of this ninja, but the ninja trying to get back as much as possible. Even with the chain, not going to be enough. Audrey V able to get away. In the meantime, the rest of the team of Deadbeats trying to make their way to the point. Shame going to get anyone. They do catch Buzzy off of the point. No checkpoint breaking here for the side of Comp 1. They're going to make sure they get theirs. I said you're going to be left on the point to stall as much as possible.
Pekora sends out limit break. Oh, that's a huge cleave! My goodness, that's that's a triple kill! My goodness! What a shot! Good position by Pekora, but that's going to still put the that's going to put the Deadbeats in a really difficult situation. Allura does throw out limit break to survive ever so slightly, but I don't think they're gonna make it out of this guard here, and that's gonna force Mikyal to stay back. Hopefully, don't get caught up by Buzzy, who's playing up really, really aggressive.
Nope, I send you standing their ground. They find a perfect opportunity to find the line of sight down the sprint lane. With that, they are about to hit game here. Doom Balloon around the corner, trying to see if they can find someone. They're looking at Asuna. Can they get this Dragoon stuck in shield? They're doing their best, trying to keep them there. Another Scream coming on out, taking out faraway James. That's really huge.
Oh
Can
no!
they get another? There it is. Doom Balloon gets taken out with another hit with a 6-sided star.
That was a great shutdown using the Monk limit break to ensure that Doom couldn't use Zantetsuken, making it a very safe pick. Oh, and over here, Allura just getting blasted again by that White Mage limit break. It's putting in a lot of work, and that might be game. That might be game.
Wait, there's no one point. There's no one point. Oh no. What looked like a great comeback opportunity for Deadbeats unfortunately turned into the worst turnaround they could have seen possible. And with that, Comp 1 gets the first point on the board.
Honestly,
be careful with this one.
Yeah, no, honestly, though the major turnarounds that happened that game were those White Mage limit breaks. The positioning by Pekora, getting all the enemies in that sort of straight line, also avoiding any sort of extra aggro from the rest of the team so they weren't as pressured to use it, was really, really good. I also was genuinely surprised when Doom was chasing in that they had enough time to get off that limit break. I was for sure thinking it would ghost, or they wouldn't be able to get it off in time, or I was surprised that even if they did get it off that they got a conversion, like an actual kill out of it. That was a lot of like split decision making by Comp 1, so I gotta give it to them here.
Yep, this team's still at their CCRC best right now, making their way through this tournament. Hoping to make it through to the final day right now as we head to Clockwork Castle Town, everyone's favorite flipping map.
Woo! We love flipping! It's time for Clown Town! I mean,
I'm very curious too, because they're picking this on the side of Deadbeat, so this is definitely going to be in their favor I actually didn't see if there was a composition change on either side, because we have James on the Warrior for sure.
Yep.
Who they love. Warrior, Samurai, Ninja, all these stuns love flipping on the mats.
Yes. Which is probably why they did pick this, right?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I sent you still on the Warrior as well. So they are picking it into Eyes and Pecora.
But
so
Buzzy is on Reaper. Buzzy's on Reaper. Something to
okay.
note. That's interesting.
Fear on the tatami mats is pretty underrated in my opinion.
And not to mention that and Yojimbo as well, right? If people are guarding on point with Yojimbo, you throw on the Fear and then guard yourself. It might snipe some interesting kills, or at the very least, you know, force some dispositioning. Not to mention, I feel like with this build that they're going for here, this composition, you know, a Reaper is kind of nice because it gives you that extra guard break, which does combo well with the Dragoon. So we'll see how they work with it.
Look, I think Buzzy's just gonna look for a Twitch clip at this point. he's gonna build a Tenebrae and just land the perfect Tenebrae into Yojimbos. Speaking of which, here we go, sending off the Harvest here, starting off with a very fast limit break generation that Reaper has. See if we can find another +1. They think they did find one far away. James, the first victim. They get the trade.
They get a trade, yeah.
That's actually a really good trade for their side, taking out the White Mage, preventing the limit break from building up too fast at the moment, and now they can mostly go on end with this melee lineup.
It does look like Mikjal might be primed though, and yep, he's taking a lot of damage, and that will be Mikjal going down with Buzzy surviving this. Or not. Oh, he's in. He's still in.
Careful.
Just as I was saying that.
Get the shield. Meanwhile, Laura also trying to hide and shield as well. Just gotta be careful. That does limit their potential to use cover shields. Oh! Doesn't matter. Taken out immediately. Buzzy spends the fear, and there he goes.
And that's gonna get them a nice little kill right on the point right there. Ellie Meeps now just taking a load of damage. No, Doom is no way, Doom! Oh, the flips!
Doesn't get the kill quite off of it quite yet. Unfortunately, only one there. Not a real follow-up. Now they have to be careful. Oh, they're trying to pull off on the shield, but Faraway James already getting to shield, but they're still very low on health. Trying to get out with a stun, but it's not going to be enough.
And that's going to be a 50% break for the Deadbeats. Oh, no, excuse me, for Comp 1 over here. That's like... Yeah, they have no choice but to fall back, and the problem is they're falling back while still having to now play into 4 LBs. Very high impact, high burst LBs at that.
Oh, they're trying to split the fight. Doom Bloom coming in from behind, trying to see if they disguise everything. No, Buzzy launches the fear, breaks the shield. They take out 1, getting take out 2.
Oh my goodness.
This might be another one there, dude. That's a really nice pyro coming from James, but it might be too little too late. There's not enough damage there. Mikhail does have a limit break. Gonna pop it actually from behind there.
Oh, now he puts up guard just in time! And now Mikjal is without any sort of support because the rest of the team is dead. They have to fall back. They do somewhat make it out. Faraway James alone on point, just trying to hold it for the rest of the team. That's not going to be enough, but Yojimbo out here, the 6th team member, maybe here to save the day.
This is it. No, Laura's stuck! They're trying their best. So no Twitch clip for Buzzy, but I don't think it's going to be needed for this fight right now. It's looking to be very close to over. No shields there. Now the release of fear, taking out the Dragoon. Can they find another one? Doobling on point, trying their best to just stall things out as much as possible. Jumping in for the stun, but no, there goes Limit Break coming out from Pecora.
Oh no. Faraway James does have Limit Break. They might, if they survive long enough, they might be able to make something work, especially with Allura with nearing to Limit Break as well. These two could stall a point. Allura cover! We got a roar, yep! We have the 2 limit breaks, Hollow Ground is out with cover, the 2 tanks, 2 big guys just holding it down.
Not gonna be enough, the damage is too much there. Asuna dropping on him with a Spine Shatter dive. And now they're looking for some more. Can they get anything there? Shields on the point, trying their best to stall things as much as possible. Do they stun I Sense You? Can he get rid of I Sense You? Pops the shield. Anything to get rid of that? No, they don't have anything to break the shield. Faraway James gonna get taken out. Allura look next to fall. Doom Balloon looking very low as well. Doom Balloon needs his anti-death skin of a lifetime. I don't think it's gonna be possible. He's trying his best to live. Running away from the fight for now, trying to recuperate. Audrey V transition onto the point. Now charcuterie out. A very nice rotation from the side of Deadbeats, making sure this point stays alive as long as possible. But Dubu gets taken out with the laser beam once again. Pecora is just on point with these limit breaks.
It's not, they don't miss, OT, and let me tell you, it's not looking super good. Faraway James has to get on point and guard, and with Allura coming up, Oh, with Purify used, they're not gonna make it. Oh, great cutoff by Comp 1. Now all that's left is Audrey, but I don't think it's gonna really help out here because Ninja being in the front line is just not a great idea, not a great situation to be in, especially if you get feared on point. Can anyone get back? No!
There it is. The last minute fear from Buzzy Wuzzy, push A1 off the point so that they can claim the point, and that's going to be it. Comp 1 takes it 2-0 over Deadbeats.
All right, GG's. Well played, everyone. And yeah, you know, I hope you all had fun. Unfortunately, as a reminder to all the people here, this is a single elimination tournament. So once you lose your set, you are out of the tournament. So that means Comp 1 will be moving forward to tomorrow's day 3.
All right, with that, hello everybody. We're halfway through day number 2 of the AetherCon PvP tournament here right now. I hope you guys are all ready for this one because we got some exciting matches still coming away today to determine who makes it all the way to day number 3. But in the meantime, make sure you check out that link for the Extra Life donations. Make sure to send your donation our way here to let us help out an amazing charity right now, supporting all of AetherCon. Hope you guys are having a fun day here, filled with lots of fun panels and such. Also, here are the raffle prizes for the charity as well. You got some collectible figurines. Those Viera ears look really good, actually.
Yeah.
Man,
I mean, the Viper one is really sick. I really like the ley lines here. So you know, you'll have your own portable ley lines, so you never have to step out of it ever again.
And just make it wherever you go, and you will never run out of spell speed.
Yep.
It'll be right there waiting for you.
Full uptime. Parse in real life. Alrighty then. So let's see. Apparently, according to chat, our friend Tero is still in a deadlock game. He's trying to end as quickly as possible. I'm glad to see, you know, we have our priorities in place here in the PvP scene. But yeah, this will be now actually 3 guard.
He's in now.
Yeah, he made it! Woo!
Into a frog.
There he goes. All right.
Here we go. We have the Crystal Circus facing off against the what was it? 3
guard pre-guard.
3 guard pre-guard. There it is. Playing for the side of the Crystal Circus.
Damn.
We have Full Heart Grit, Chocolate Kitten, Cabbage Patch Kid, Tiramisu, Talon Sparta, Big Suck, Tiny Sausage, Emerald Wing, and Sir Zarek now finally able to play.
Woohoo!
Oh,
they
boy.
get to play the video game. Actually, really funny. Like, yeah, we have Talon on his classic monk right here. He's well known for that. Just kind of like basically playing that throughout the whole time. Has a really aggressive play style. So you know, really excited to see all these players as well. Tiny Sausage, Big Suck, Full Heart, and Tiramisu currently on the roster right now. And 3 guard pre-guard, we have Tero, Belyuv, Maya Peanuts, High Five, Shinon, I'm gonna butcher that, Octavia Sinclair. I'm like, you know,
Younggale Online, I would assume is how you're supposed to say it.
Oh really? Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. But you know, I want to play it safe. You know, go for the safe option. As well as that, we have currently not in the team right now. We have Satoru Gojo from yesterday and the Leech. Just so they're not currently in this starting roster right now, but maybe we might see some swaps in between matches. We'll see.
All right, we do have a great class also coming in. I'm seeing the Viper being queued up from Peanuts right now.
Oh, Viper Gaming.
Viper Gaming.
We have been seeing that in this tournament and actually in other tournaments as well a lot more often. Even in like the recent Rookie Rumble, I believe a team was running a Viper comp. Like where they invited all the champions back in. So yeah, everyone's trying to cook with Viper right now. It's amazing.
People are slowly figuring out how the best play this this class for sure. We've seen a lot of plays from a lot of the top teams trying to like find ways to fit it in. I know that Sanguinius loves to like play this every once in a while. Currently, we also have, I believe, the Chinese team, Toki's team, also been pulling it out, but they're also kind of a crazy team that does a ton of different lineups there. So who knows what's going to happen with the Fate of Viper in the future? But for right now, we are going to be very proud to see it played here by Maya Peanuts here.
Maya Peanuts.
Chat's
been requesting. Say her name. Say her name. I've been saying it. What do you want me to do?
In any case, here we go. I saw a nice little cadre of portraits coming out from the Crystal Circus. The circus is in town with Full Heart leading the way.
Oh my goodness! Look at this lineup here. I love it. It's like Power Rangers, but you know, the stuff of my nightmares because you know clowns and stuff. Oh.
This is also a lineup we usually normally see whenever people run Monk, is that they have the Paladin in so that they can go in and cover the Monk, so the Monk can just go wild with however they want. So Talon gonna be appreciate those extra shield guards for sure.
For sure. And you know, on the other side, we have actually it's really interesting. So with 3-guard, we again have just this more or less standard composition, but they sort of replace what would otherwise be the Dragoon with the Viper. So you know, I guess they're gonna try play really aggressive, see if they can score an early kill, ideally before the cover comes out, right? So yeah, Taro's gonna play up really aggressive right now, just posture up and threaten that space with the Primal Ren. You don't want to get hit by that. So let's go.
It's definitely a class that benefits from having the momentum there, and we're going to see if they can find the Taro, trying to see if they can pressure. Oh, they're actually jumping on top of Octavia first. They see the ninja. Get rid of the ninja instantly, just like that.
My goodness, that was quick, and I wasn't expecting this team to play that aggressive. I mean, I guess if any time was a good time to go, it would be on the Crystal Open, but my goodness, I was expecting Taro to be a bit more aggressive here. They're now running down high 5, and I don't think they're gonna want to let them survive because, let's be real, that White Mage Laser Beam, we get that out of play as soon as possible. That leaves the rest of the team to play as aggressive as they want.
The really amazing thing here is just Big Suck doing such a great job of staying alive for as long as possible. Now going to wreak havoc from the sidelines. Meanwhile, on the front side, the rest of the Crystal Circus is chasing their way through, trying to push as much as possible. But we do have a bit of a point stall here from Maya, doing their best, trying to hold it for the rest of the team, making sure they get a full 5-man, but the laser beam comes in out from the White Mage. Can they find a pickup after this? Maya Peanuts might be the one, but is able to make their way to the backside of the map, able to get the potion up, so no real get on the White Mage limp break. This actually is a really good opening for 3-guard.
Yeah.
Can they make their way through? Taro looking for a rend.
Oh yeah, but Talon does have limit break ready, so I think the Crystal Circus is gonna want to look for a kill right here. There it is.
They do trade it out. They find the initiation on the Paladin as well. It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. They're looking for revenge on Taro. Taro trying their best to stay alive as much as possible. The heals are going to be there just in time. Can they find this poor warrior? Not quite yet. Jumps on it with the Ren, trying to make their way out as quickly as possible. Not going to be enough. Tiny Sausage picks up the kill with all that damage.
That was, I mean, they still got a trade out of it somewhat. Just it's not as quick, but they still got something out of it. So now we have, you know, the whole of the well, we now have the whole of Crystal Circus back online, right? And now the question is, what can they do? I mean, over here, now that they're just around this corner, which is a little dangerous, right? Because now you have the 3-guard with all the cover in the world, and, you know, Crystal Circus only having really speed lane. Oh! Here comes the Primal Ren as well. That's going to finish off Talon Sparta, but the limit break from Full Heart is going to stifle some of that aggression, you know, that extra defense for the team.
Laser beam coming on through. Can they find one? They're trying to chase the way to the side of Crystal Circus. Trying to see if they can find an opening. Not quite there. They're doing a nice job of staying quite alive. Tiramisu able to fend off that attack, and looks like they're going to do their best. Just try to hold off against this push right now.
There's no way Sausage survives this, right? There's no way. No way, he actually does!
There it is, the cover guard coming from Full Heart Grit. Always there for his team, baby. The Crystal Circus is still alive and playing for you all right now. They get Octavia Sinclair before she can even start a link. And now they're going to continue on forward. Here comes the drop as well for this guy. Tiny Sausage trying to get as much damage as they can possible. They're looking to chase. They see Taro. Taro's a little bit lower resources. They get the support. Marksman Spite as well. Can they find the follow-up? Not quite. Taro able to escape. So Marksman Spite, unfortunately, not going to be able to find some mark. Talon responds in kind. Gets the kill on Shinon.
He ate that 50 caliber bullet for breakfast, my goodness. But now High Five taking a solo White Mage limit break. Polymorph, this could be it for High Five. And they are taken down immediately before they can even use their limit break. This is actually a huge pick for the Crystal Circus because now they're going to take this 50% for free. And in the next, I would say even 7 seconds, they don't have to worry about a White Mage laser down this hallway right here, which would have been a prime position for that, right? So now the rest of 3 guard has to wait.
Just be very careful. They have a lot of limericks on the side of 3 guard, and that can combo very nicely into a lot of ninja picks.
True, here it is. It's coming out.
Scream. Oh no, they take out the ninja again before it can happen. Tiramisu finds a kill. High Five having to use the limit break. They are able to find a trade off it on Tiny Sausage. And now they're trying to chase off from over Maya Peanuts, looking very low right now, trying to stand as a guard. There's guard number 2 coming up from Maya, doing their best to stay alive on the point as long as possible. The shield's down. Try and jump on out. Is able to get through. Not quite. Talon chasing. Oh, there it is. Maya on the guard, trying to get the down.
No.
Stuns are there. Can't get the damage. Talon Spotter takes off the Viper.
Talon hitting them with the ranked solo queue special, running you down in your spawn, not letting you play the video game. And now we have a bit of an issue here where we have the Crystal Circus with still very high impact limit breaks ready. Talon Sparta securing a kill with the Meteor Drive, and Tiramisu also with their limit break ready to, and prime to go, with only really Octavia and Maya on 3 guard pre-guard to counter that, but I'm not sure if it's really going to work out
Maya.
here.
Point. Oh my god, that was so close.
Oh my goodness, good swap.
Launches the Phalanx as well, try and get as much mitigation done as well. They see High Five take out the White Mage, get him out of here before he can use the limit break. And I think this is like kind of the message of the story, Aeon. They just not unable to find any openness to use their limit break. Crystal Circuits are doing such a good job dancing around them, forcing them to think about their limit break timings and kind of throwing them out just a little bit.
Yeah.
Pushing away both Octavia and Maya Peanuts away from the point. Talon's chasing as well. He has the 1v1 confrontation he wants, chasing around the corner.
He's doing it again!
He's still doing the backside.
He can't be stopped! He wants this kill so badly! It's just a Viper, please! What about the White Mage, who's now on point? High Five, now on the point, getting ready, maybe trying to position themselves for a White Mage limit break. Does clip the Taro off the guard, but do we have any conversions off it? Maya finally going down, surviving for what it seems to be 10 years. Octavia getting a first link in. Let's see if we can get another second link. Nope, they're pressuring her really heavily.
Very low on health right now. They've seen the ninja. They want to get rid of the ninja, but the ninja now a little bit low priority at the moment. Most of 3 guard pre-guard using a lot of their limit breaks right now. And they are kind of pushing them away. The kill on Full Heart was actually pretty good for them, staving off a lot of that damage mitigation away, but now they have to fight against the checkpoint, and we're just going to see a lot of limit breaks coming the way of Crystal Circus. Big Suck and Tiny Sausage, both of them high damage limit breaks making their way through. Meanwhile, on the back line, just trying their best, trying to poke their way around. They want to get this White Mage before it builds up the laser beam. Oh. And they find the stun, Marksman Spike.
Wait, they did Marksman Spike! They survived it! My goodness, but that's not gonna help when the entire team is wiped on the point.
That's gonna be it. Oh man, Crystal Circus is in town to play for real today.
Okay, you know. Let's see. I mean, look at the damage on Big Suck right here. This is what we're talking about. That's why they call him the Big Suck. Look at that.
This is what you want. Just have your machinist just stand back and just let loose all the tools, all the bullets in the air, and just that amount of damage. Unfortunately, 3 guard pre-guard, despite their name, we're not really able to mitigate a lot of that damage, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, the very interesting things about the machinist is that it is a force multiplier. The idea is that its biggest strength is pushing that momentum, right? And with the Crystal Circus and how they play, and especially with their aggression and their really just clean burst, this is where like Big Suck I think can really shine with those, because you know, even if you miss the burst, let's say, or whatever, someone pulls out guard. I mean, here's the thing, it's a direct counter to pre-guarding because drill exists, right?
Yeah. Drill just through the guard and just ignores it. And does a ton of damage for what is basically a GCD.
Oh god. But you know,
and same thing, even though the Marksman Spike didn't actually get any kills off of it, it still did a lot of damage that forced them off the front lines, which is actually really important for a lot of Crystal Circus's offensive here. And they're doing such a good job of maintaining that. You see a lot of members of 3 guard pre-guard very scattered throughout the fight. So we're gonna see, wait, is that Chocolate? Is that TJ?
Is that TJ? Yeah, I think
TJ.
I think that is TJ. Yeah.
I think that's his alt. Yeah. Okay. I'm like walking by. I'm like, wait a minute. This guy looks familiar. TJ Crimson. Oh, of course.
TJ Crimson, the legend himself.
Ah, great guy. Love him very much. Shout outs to TJ Crimson.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
showing his support for the Crystal Circus right now on the team. All right, here we go. In the meantime,
look at him
we're
go.
We're gonna see what 3-guard pre-guard are gonna get going with this one. In my opinion, still stick with the Viper. I think the really unfortunate part of the entire game is that we didn't really get to see the Viper pop off as we wanted to. It was unfortunately kind of used just mostly to stall the point a lot. And yeah, Viper has that ability to stay extremely defensive on point, but it really shines when you're able to get the momentum going, to chase down, follow up into your limit break, and just get kill after kill with it. But unfortunately, playing a little too defensively, in my opinion, with it. Yeah, and I mean, it's one of the issues that I think Viper does have is that because of how easily you can get pressured, it often does end up falling back on this sort of like secondary role it has. But you know, again, I was talking about how, you know, we have force multipliers. If Viper does get the advantage, if it does get the momentum, it can be really hard to shake off, as we've seen in a lot, even in previous games in this tournament, right? So, sure. We'll see how the 3-guard cooks with it. I mean, are we keeping with it? I believe, yeah, they are still keeping with it. No real changes to the composition, I don't think. I did see them with the Bard as their final pick for the sub-in, but that's pretty much it from what I saw. And here we go, game number 2, the Crystal Circus versus 3-guard pre-guard right now. Crystal Circus looking hot at this set right now, looking to punch their way into day number 2 for Showtime right now, day number 3 for the Showtime. But we're gonna see what 3-guard pre-guard can bring into this. They're bringing Satoru Gojo in for the backup here. All right. See, this guy like plays every single class to a very high degree, so I'm very excited to see what he brings into this with the Bard. You're absolutely correct. Yeah, he was making Dancer work really well yesterday. You know, putting a lot of the you know, the damage, the heals, the support, but also those like really key limit breaks. You know, his teamwork at least with the pre-guard and with everyone there seems to be really on point. He's very mindful of everyone's available tools, their limit breaks and stuff, and you know, his positioning has been really good as well. So maybe this might be the second win that 3-guard pre-guard needs, you know? The Jujutsu Kaisen diff. I think another thing is that because of all the stuns that are probably scary to fight on this map with the tatami mats, we usually think about White Mage and Bard really good at cleansing those debuffs. So if they can find a way to just protect the one who's being bounced upon, this could be a nice comeback moment for 3-guard pre-guard. It looks like we do see a bit of defensive play coming out of Crystal Circus. They're taking a more considered approach here. They're gonna try to catch him off guard on the sidelines, but 3-guard pre-guard took the way of the middle just to play things out a little safer. So both sides just kind of... They're trying to pick this fight around this corner here. The most corner in the world. Yeah, I think that's what it is. They're trying to pick the fight around the corner. Let's see how it works. I mean, yeah, 3-guard is not taking the bait. They're like, let's just let that turret disappear before we do anything. Let's wait for White to get the limit break, and then we're gonna go. Oh, okay, here we go. Talon trying to make something work here. He's tempting with the pre-guard. Literally in your face right now. Pre-guard is about to come. Look at all those pre-guards! I was like 5-guard, 5 pre-guard. Oh no, they find high 5. That's a really big advantage going away to the Crystal Circus. They look for another +1. Terra as well. Terra trying to best to live as much as possible, but the heavies are going to be there to live. For Tiramisu as well, there it is. They get another +1. My Peanut's looking to be next. Trying to dance around the tatami mats. They do get the Viper. That's going to be 3 down for the side of 3-guard pre-guard, and Crystal Circus on a roll. My goodness, right here. This, you know, this may be the home for warriors, but let me tell you something. This is also the home for clowns, and when you have 5 clowns here in Clown Town, it's gonna be a bit difficult to fight back. I mean, listen, we do have high 5 with the limit break ready as well. They can make a play here, but they do have to watch out for Talon, as they will be looking for a pick right here. Let's see what happens. Oh, he's prepping himself. Right now. Here come the little puppets. Make them move forward. Nice! Look at that! They polymorph to stop the limit break, but it goes up anyway! Oh no. Well, they do get 1-for-1 trade. Octave able to pick up with the link. Can they find a link number 2? They do. There's the link. Second link is going. Octavia starting to build momentum here right now. Can they find a second one? Not quite enough. Nope. The damage is there with the Viper. Can they find a pickup at the very least? Talon in a lot of trouble right now. There it is. Stun.
There it goes. Talon goes down. This might be a fallback angle here for the Crystal Circus because, I mean, oh, yeah. No, actually, Full Heart using Limit Break here. Oh, they want to keep this point. They want to keep this advantage.
I don't think you need to keep this fight going. You can probably step back a little bit. He wants to just try to fight this as much as possible with the rest of the team here, but he has to be very careful. Tiny Sausage is being forced to try to hold on to the point right now. Big Suck in a lot of trouble. Stunned up, heavied up.
They got it.
Their way around the corner, trying to make their way through. The cover is going to be there for Full Heart Grid, protecting their machinist.
Oh, so they definitely actually spun that fight around. We do have Yojimbo coming in, though. Oh, dear. Oh, Lord. Guard is about to wear off on high five.
Oh, it's a guard, Taro!
Big Suck gets clipped by the Rend and Yojimbo, the sick team member!
I'm taking you with me!
Great play, using the gimmicks to their advantage.
They do allow them to use up the Tiny Sausage's Limit Break as well. The Dragoon Limit Break, unfortunately, not going to land on Octavia. Still able to hold on to his shield. But Crystal Circus still holding on to this point right now. They've already bricked through the checkpoint. And now they're looking for another. Oh, there it is. Meteor Drive. That's going to be taking him out. My opinion, it's gone for the count. Satoru Gojo look to be next. He ain't going to win this one, folks.
Oh, maybe not.
And now,
I think.
Oh, here we go.
This is a bit of a difficult situation. Tiramitsu now probably going to look for a cleave right here. Yep, gets Taro out of it before Limit Break goes off. That's a huge pick. Octavia, unfortunately, Seiton Tenku not finding its mark, and now with High Five being heavily pressured, there's not much that 3-guard can do. We have some point hold over here by Maya, but I don't know if they're gonna really make it out. We have 2 guards on point. That's not gonna be great because now they're both open to getting cleaved and they're gonna be taking a lot of damage here. Maya throws out Snake Scales just to survive much longer. Octavia, meanwhile, being chased by Talon. Please, Talon, let her play the video game.
Oh, Felix was supposed to with a cover shield too. Protecting Tiny Sausage as well. And now they're going to try and move on forward. They have a Limit Break advantage here right now. Even with the scream, it's not going to do much when you have Phalanx on you. Oh, they do get a kill on Talon at the very least. When Big Suck returns in kind, gain the kill on Star Gojo. Now looking towards Octavia as well. Octavia able to escape to the back lane. At the moment, my opinion is trying to do the best to hold on to the point as much as possible right now. Blow them off the point. Just try to keep this defense going for as long as possible. Maybe even get the pickup on Full Heart. He's looking very low, but he escapes the silent. Big Suck finishes off my peanuts.
Now, okay, but both teams now actually trying to play around corners. Never mind. Oh, we got a huge stun. Oh, I spoke too soon. High Five now being taken out. And we have some follow-up next on... Tiny Sausage actually looking really low too. Decides, but gets the pot in time. Doesn't die. Stays alive. So Octavia needs to go in an elixir. Satoru, the only person who can't go in, but is too far.
Oh, Taro got stunned off the point. He's gone.
And that
Crystal
is
Circus looking really good today, I gotta say. Tiny Sausage and Big Suck just doing a whole lot in this fight right now, just keeping them off the point. And with that, game number 2 going the way of the Crystal Circus, as unfortunately we're gonna say goodbye to 3-guard pre-guard.
If only they had 4 pre-guards. Maybe that was the answer. I'm joking. No, well played to both teams, honestly. Those were some really fun matches. And you know what? Even if you didn't win, you still got the clips. I mean, honestly, I was laughing my ass off with the Yojimbo play. Just the Rend out of guard to get the Yojimbo kill was great.
That looked like it turned from disaster to amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing thought. In that I can't even say the words right now. What was I going to say? I don't know. Anyways, hey everybody, how you guys doing out there in the chat right now? Hope you guys are enjoying this AetherCon PvP tournament. Day number 2. Make sure we are celebrating and supporting Extra Life charity right now, so make sure you send in your donations there with the command in the chat right now. You see, it's !charity. Yeah, there it is. You send in your donations, we put you in the charity raffle prizes as well. Prizes include stuff like this amazing Dawn Trail Collector's Meteor figure, this amazing Leyline plush rug here, looks really good. We got stuff like the Gateway Fate and Honey Team Made Cafe bundle, lots of amazing things from the Gateway Fate. A nice little FF14 Focus Con coming your way in October. We also have amazing Vieira ears for your cosplay needs and some sterling silver earrings featuring your favorite twins, Alphino and Alize.
Alrighty then. Now, just for as a reminder, you know, for this tournament, this is what the bracket looks like currently. Our next match is going to be Let Them Fight again versus Obedient Little Bees. Now, this is very interesting. Let Them Fight is a team that played for CCRC, and we haven't seen them in the tournament scene for a long time. So they came out of retirement just for this tournament. So I'm very excited to see them again.
In the meantime, I'm hearing word about these little bees here supporting a certain idol of theirs right now.
Oh, really? Who? I wonder who could be.
On the other, who could it be? What lovely person it shall be?
It shall be. Look at them all like raring to go. They got a little like fan base here as well.
This is what AetherCon's all about right here, folks. This right here.
Yeah, I mean, Obedient Little Bees did really well yesterday in their matches. You know, like we saw a lot of really good coordination from them. Again, they are a newer team. I mean, besides their color coordination, when it kind of came to how they worked off each other when it came to their burst, it was actually really impressive. And, you know, their movement was quite good to see as well, especially for a newer team. So I'm wondering if maybe they can keep it up and bring a win home for our queen, you know?
But before that, let's introduce these teams real quick here before we get into the fight. On the side of Let Them Fight again, we have Akira Hawk, Sox Faro Shimiki, Miyu Moon, Kei-chan, and Maho Yukimura.
All right, and on the Obedient Little Bees, we have a Lopu Ravuna, Breath Mintry, Ina Mintry. I guess they're, you know, together, or... yeah, and then we have Kai Vatari and Yuri Tyrannus. Damn, that's like that's a 40k name right there. Tyrannus. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And also,
we did it! We got it! We got the Picto Viper!
We got the. Oh no! Wait, actually, for real? Oh god, we got Picto Viper! Let's go!
The bees are playing Picto Viper. Wow, Red Mage 2, like a double caster composition. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Double caster is not a composition commonly seen.
Yeah, and you know, maybe listen, it's the new expansion, right? We want to play the new jobs, so screw it. Just play it good, and you don't. Who cares about compositions? We are here to do damage. You do damage, you kill. That's all you need.
Oh, look at that! Oh yeah, look at that. Very coordinated. I love this already.
Yeah, you know, style points, big style points on the Obedient Little Bees.
Alright. Also, shout out to Sox Faro on the side of Let Them Fight. If you're looking at the stream and you see this amazing little layout made for you, shout out to Sox Faro for making it all happen.
Yep.
One-man coder, designer, graphic designer. He does it all for the PvP community he loves. And with that, let's see if he can make it into day number 3.
Yeah, let's go. All right, so I'm thinking, yeah, you know, it's obvious that Let Them Fight is going to ironically not let them fight and actually go and play aggressive here, especially since they got the warrior and white mage set up. They can clip and get an early kill. I think Akira is also going to want to try and... oh my goodness, why is the camera spinning around like this? Anyway, they're going to try and get an early plentiful harvest so they can get their Reaper Limber break. Yep, there they are, going right into the fight.
Oh, they get the first kill on Maho! That's actually really huge!
Huge! What the heck is this? Oh my goodness! Is this gonna be an upset? No, I mean, it's too early to say it is the opener, but oh my goodness, what a great kill!
And they even get the cover gun on the Red Mage too! What an aggressive opening coming out from the side of the bees right now. The obedient bees doing it for Honeybee Lovely. They know she's watching in their hearts right now, and they're looking for it. They even get the guard onto Kai as well.
Wait, Kai is standing... oh no, I think they were struggling a little bit with some of the internet because they were standing still for a bit. That's not very normal. I hope everything's okay. We did see a DC yesterday in a match, so please, not again.
Well, in the meantime, they're chasing down. The cover is going to be there, though, but Maho does get the revenge against Yuri, and with that, let them fight. Shirley is not letting them fight.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is what I mean with the aggressive play here. I was generally surprised they managed to get the first kill as, to counter that aggression, because a lot of players do freeze up in those situations, but Obedient Little Bees keeping the fight going with the, you know, they weren't afraid, and they actually went and got the counter kill. But now coming into the second fight, they do have to watch for Maho and Kai-chan's limit breaks right now, so they want to probably take this fight around this corner here. Yep, okay, make sure they don't clump up. We have guards coming out, not too much.
Oh, do they find Maho? No, Kai-chan actually gets the counter kill on the Viper instead first, keeping the white mage alive as long as possible, and Maho has one break, that is, lets it rip onto a no-shield Yuri. Unfortunately, they followed up with the Tenebrae. Oh, they're trying to counter it though with the Chocobo pounce right there, keeping themselves in a nice little protection. The white shift as well, trying to the white Southern Cross, trying to do the best to keep themselves alive as long as possible. They're trying to get the burst on Ina, trying to steal as much as possible.
So many cards up. They can't. There's no good target here. Zantetsuken gets sent out just for damage. That's gonna take out Lopu, and then now Ina next on the chopping block. Not much mana left. But they get covered by Yuri. Yuri with the cover. Let's see what they can make out of this. See if they can capitalize and reverse some of this momentum here, because they are right at the cusp of losing this match. Kai-chan staying on the point, just pressuring so the rest of the team can fall back. It may be, yeah, a sort of a fallback angle. Okay, no, they are just rotating. They want to keep this fight here. Oh, huge double rend on the obedient little bees, and that's gonna take out Breath Mintry.
Sox for all sneaks his way in there, keep on the front lines. Lots of resources for him to stay alive. Right now, here we go. Laser being launches off as well. Probably by the Tenebrae. No shields for you. That's 1 down, 2 down on the side of the obedient little bees. And now let them fight, marching their way into the end of the checkpoint. Chasing them down. Lopu in a lot of trouble. Getting taken out.
Is end walking this? No, they walked it to the end.
Well,
my goodness. Well,
shout out to the bees for their efforts there. Really interesting, really amazing, like, initial plays there. But
yeah,
unfortunately, let them fight. Just keeping the momentum going right now, getting all the stuns they need.
Yeah.
And I think one unfortunate part on the side of Obedient Little Bees' lineup is that they don't really have a lot of reliable CC.
Yes, that is a little bit of an issue. But let's see. I mean, we do have, okay, with the Red Mage and the Viper, you do have a lot of rundown potential, and with the Paladin and Astrologian, you have a lot of sustain potential, right? And that sort of combos nicely with the Pictomancer sort of having both, I guess, like double dipping into it. So, if perhaps a single, I mean, and they do have a stun with the Paladin. I guess they could swap out the Astro for a White Mage, and that could be a little bit scarier. I'm not entirely sure, but there it is. We got the Bard. Bard's a really good pick, actually. The silence is pretty nasty, and you have a bind as well for any peels needed, actually, and movement really good.
Now they have now a double silence composition, which actually works very nicely here. Silence has been proven to be really strong in PvP at this point.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I was going to say they're moving Maho off for a little bit onto the Viper, okay? Switching Kai-chan onto the Gunbreaker, and Sox switching off into Paladin. Double tank composition, technically triple tank if you think about it. You know, 3 guards coming out from Viper. That makes them a tank, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it technically is, yeah. You know, I'm actually, I'm really interested to see how this goes, because now they've gone from like having like a lot of CC, a lot of stun, to just kind of relying on the Paladin and the Samurai. I mean, you know, you do have the Reaper with slow, but you know, when it comes to PvP, we mostly value not being able to press your buttons, right? And you can still press your buttons when you're slowed. You can still press your buttons when you're bound. They swapped off Gunbreaker. Okay, now they're going for the silence. Okay.
All right. No double tank shenanigans here in this fight. I think they see that Red Sands like, we kind of need
a little something, right?
Back a little bit. Just have someone in the back just a little bit. Let's not get clumped together just in case we get like a double sabotenders or double
I see what you mean. Yeah,
double heat wave.
It's a shame. I am a Gunbreaker main, and you know, one trick. I would have loved to see some Gunbreaker representation. Like, it's insane how we've actually got more Viper representation than Gunbreakers. It's kind of breaking my heart a little bit, but you know, hey.
Viper's the new kid in town. You gotta let it break a little bit. As Maho
flexing the Shadow Stalker armor in my PvP tournament, please.
Showing off how old school they are, you know? Just like, hey, I got this armor. Let's go.
Yep. Oh my goodness. Oh, I see we have Gitson in the chat right now. Now, one thing Gitson likes to do in the Red Sands is what's called the Gitson Special, where he kind of runs it like it down the speed lane, so that basically what he does is when the team goes into Oasis, you sort of like trap them after like the shortcut, so they can't move backwards, right? So I wonder if they might, I don't know, if Let Them Fight is gonna cook a little bit and do the Gitson Special. I'm kind of hoping they do.
Well, we'll see what they want to do with this. I'm actually very curious to see how they approach it. Are they both going to go Oasis dipping? Yep, both sides going to
Okay, we are Oasis enjoyers, yeah.
We are going to go fight in the middle for sure. This is going to be a bit of a slugfest here.
Looks like
the interesting thing is no one's running White Mage, so there's actually no reason to wait for the White Mage left break to come out.
Yeah, it's true.
Everything else is going to be kind of slow except for Kira on the Reaper.
Oh, wait!
They're going on in immediately.
They are trapping them, though. And Yuri's going to take a lot of damage here.
Oh, the Paladin's gone. There goes the cover shields.
And now there's just a bit of a scrap on point, you know. Okay, so Let Them Fight is going to just like play this a little bit slower and then like work on just rolling on Kai, pressuring a little bit more. We have a bit of a cover going on as well, so they can cook. And yep, and the Viper goes down just from pure pressure damage.
Oh, the Tenebrae.
Huge Tenebrae pick.
There.
And Breath Mintry, the only one on point, trying to survive, but unfortunately is going to go down. That's actually not a bad idea, because by dying on point, it gives the rest of the team space to fall back, actually. So they actually picked a really good option to die on point quickly, you know, you know, stop the rest of the team from, like, bleeding out. Again, like, Obedient Little B is showing a lot of, like, good fundamentals.
First event, we got the antline pull. No one's gonna be in there. We got a shield from Socks as well, sitting on the point, making sure it hits the way to the checkpoint. And right there, trying to find out. Hey, Maho looking very low right now. They see the Viper. They do
goes down. Was the cover not quick enough? That's insane. Or maybe the bleeds, or like something. The dots from a Red Mage.
It doesn't matter, unfortunately. It's going to be a one-for-one trade. They're looking for another one. Breath Mistress Mintries has to be a little bit careful. Running out. With the shoot, but no, the break for the fear. Akira Hawk is on point right now. Getting rid of the shields there. Nothing you can do about that. And now looking for another one to take out Kai on the Viper.
That's the strong thing about Reaper. The fact that it has a really fast build-up guard break makes it so good for trying to push the momentum, because, you know, guard is the best tool for typically stalling, right? Oh, Mute hitting a kill on Zantetsuken! Very nicely done.
Shields on Kai-chan? That's like so many shields. I don't think I've ever seen that many.
The tankiest bard. Let's go.
4 tanks. We got 4 tanks on this team right now. Southern Cross is going to go out. They're going to try to get the damage there. Not quite. Nothing was there to follow up for the finish off. Maho, they're looking a bit low. Trying to get rid of this bar, but the phalanx coming out from Socks. Not going to be there for the damage, unfortunately.
Oh, Maho looking low. Maho looking low. Oh, but Snake Seals comes out. No, it's only 50% though. Is it enough? It's just about enough for them to get out. How do they live that?
3 guards. Aeon, 3 guards.
Insane.
And just like that, unfortunately, beating Little Bees don't know really what to do with this, and they're starting to get a little bit scattered right now. Lopu looking to be next right now. Immediately jumps upon their gun, taking out Maho, eating it up just right there. And they're looking for more. They see Mintry trying their best to run away. This poor Astro's trying their best, but it's not going to be enough. Chompton taken away as Let Them Fight continuing to march down. I really think they need to change their name. They're not letting them fight at all. Come on.
Do not let them fight. Oh my goodness, Kai now taking the brunt of damage, but just the rolling of that Viper limit break, just going through the guard, it's going to just make them bleed out. Yuri throwing out their limit break, stalling the point a little bit just so it keeps them alive just a little bit longer, but they need to make a play out of this.
Oh, unable to get the cover onto Lopu in time. He is also gone as well. They do find the return count Maho, but it's not going to be enough. Now the Paladin's dead as well. Can he make it to the point?
Go, Red Mage! You're in! No!
No!
Reaper!
Once again!
The Reaper is so annoying. Akira with the on-point Tenebrae. Back to back, just guard breaks. Saving it for the right moment.
Alright, and with that, I think we have our finals at the ready here. We're going to take a quick look at the bracket right now to see how things have fared for day number 2 a quick day, but we have our final teams at the ready for the finals of AetherCon.
And unfortunately, that will also be the obedient little bees taking their bow, well-deserved bow, by the way. I mean, they played incredibly well. So please, like, get a chat. If you could, give them a round of applause. I honestly was super impressed by their play, and, you know, hope to see them in the future in maybe other tournaments and stuff like that, because I have to say, they have a lot of potential going on. They are a really good team. They're
cooking right now.
For sure. But they will be taking their leave here, and yes, that will be let them fight again, as my co-host mentioned, moving on to the semifinals and hopefully the finals. We'll see how it happens.
Hi, it's me, Gary
Hello.
Kettle.
Gary
Hi, I'm Audrey. So Gary is actually right now on the main stream doing the VIP PvP. So
there it
shouting
is.
out that. I believe that's what we'll raid. But I was given a script to read.
Okay.
All right, let's go for it.
I apologize in advance. I didn't proofread. And that's a GG for day 2 of AetherCon. Big props to all the teams that popped off today. Y'all brought the heat and made it an absolute banger of a day. But we're just getting started. Tomorrow it's time for the semifinals and finals where the top NA squads will duke it out for that W. Okay. Before we sign off, don't forget, we're also grinding for a good cause. We're repping Extra Life Charity this weekend, so hit !charity in the chat to donate and level up some lives. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We'll catch you tomorrow for the grand final of AetherCon.
Yo, Audrey, have you considered getting into voice acting? That was beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much. The script written by Gary Kettle.
Just replace Gary with everything.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't need Gary anymore.
Congratulations, you're the new Gary Kettle. All right. Yeah, and thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for joining us. Big shout out to Garuketo and also Audrey for helping run things in the background. TeaMaker, do you have any final words for us?
Yep, I will be getting out of the pool very soon, so you no longer have to suffer my Discord issues.
No.
Just want to say, been a wonderful time here with you guys. Hope you guys come in for tomorrow because we got an amazing top 4 for you guys. But right now, we are going to say goodbye to you all as we head back because I see a giant stream of people making their way through the dueling arena on the Wolves Den. Guys, we got the play with your favorite creators on PvP happening right now on the main stage. Go there right now. We're going to make a raid there. Everyone, have a good night, y'all.
All right, and
enjoy the rest of your day here at AetherCon.
Yep, took the words right out of my mouth, quite literally. All right.